How do you become a standout midfielder without spending hours of your day on the field, without spending hundreds of dollars on personal trainers every single week, and without guessing what your next move is to actually become college ready? And if you've been trying to figure this out on your own, then you're in the right place, because in the next few minutes, I'm going to walk you through how midfielders are using this exact system to level up, and that's with busy schedules and with limited resources. And just so I don't waste your time, this video is only for midfielders who want to play in college, who want to make that jump, that know they need better coaching, better habits, and better structure to help them reach their goals. But if you're lazy, you're looking for a shortcut, and you're not willing to put in hard and consistent work, then click off this video. College soccer is not going to work for you. But if you are that player that feels overlooked and you know you're just missing one or two pieces, maybe the right coaching, the right structure, the right feedback to help you get to that next level, then go ahead and stay. Now, if you don't know who I am, my name is Maynor. I have played in just about every level you can think of. I was a state champion in high school. I was a conference champion in college. I even played a year of semi-pro after graduating, and I earned a call-up to the U17 national team for Honduras. That's where my family's from. Now, I wasn't always this best player, this elite player, if you will. I had to work for everything that I achieved, right? My freshman year of college, I didn't get the minutes that I really wanted. I didn't make much of an impact on my team. Fast forward to my junior year, my coach tells me that I'm no longer the guy that they need in that spot. And of course, it broke me. And that moment changed everything for me, and I was able to earn my spot back. I became a starter, and I helped lead my team to a conference champion that hadn't been done in about 10 years. And now I help midfielders do the same, but faster, with more clarity, and with a proven structure. Now, if you're like most of the midfielders that I've already worked with, you've probably done your fair share of random Instagram workouts. You might have even asked ChatGPT for a workout plan for drills and exercises, but I want you to be honest with yourself. Has that really helped you become college ready? Right? Probably not, right? Because random drills aren't what's going to build your confidence. You need a specific structure, you need specific progression, and most importantly, you need a plan designed specifically for you, not a generic workout that's meant for everybody. And you might be wondering, does online training even work? Well, I want you to ask JJ, who went from not making his varsity team to playing abroad in Spain. I want you to ask Jonathan, who just got called up to his regional team after a standout season. And I want you to ask Sadie, who can't stop finding the back of the net this season. And the list goes on. Now, before I show you the system that's helped other midfielders improve their game, I want to be extremely clear. This is not a recruitment agency. I don't have a magic pill that's going to give you 10 offers magically overnight. But what I can guarantee is that I have a proven system that's going to come with a lot of work, a lot of consistency, but it will develop you and help you become ready to make that next step in your career. Now, the first thing that I help midfielders with in my program is their technical ability. A lot of midfielders think they already have a really good first touch, but that's until the speed of playing a game rises, right? Your first touch is now getting away from you. You can't seem to get away from that pressure, and you also can't seem to make the right decision in those high pressure situations. My midfielders are working on game reel drills and exercises that actually translate to the game. Second thing that I help my midfielders with is confidence and composure. You have no idea how many times midfielders come to me and they tell me that they're doing a great job in practice, but they can't translate it to the game. They're freezing. They can't make the right decision. That's not a talent issue. That's a confidence issue. And confidence is ultimately going to determine how you show up to games. Are you shying away from the ball? And how quickly you bounce back from mistakes. And that's why I focus on confidence and mental frameworks that are really going to help my athletes perform in these high pressure situations. Once your confidence comes along, everything else follows. And lastly, structure and accountability. This is arguably the most important part of the program. Most players don't fail because they're not good enough. They fail because they lack a plan. They fail because they lack structure. They fail because they don't have the proper accountability to help them reach their goals. Now, my midfielders are receiving a detailed plan every single week based on their training and game schedules. They're getting detailed video analysis and breakdowns and clear corrections so that they can apply that immediately the next time that they step onto the pitch. So that really just means that my midfielders are not guessing on what to do next. They're simply executing on the plan that's given to them. And a lot of players think they just need a little bit more exposure. But exposure doesn't mean anything if you don't have the skills and the composure to take advantage of that opportunity. So if you're finally ready to improve your technical skills, play with real confidence and composure, and finally have real structure and accountability, then your next step is simple. You're going to book a call with me, and on that call, we're going to talk about your goals, your weaknesses, your training schedule, and how we can help you get to that next level. And if you're still thinking, man, I don't have the time for this, you can get more done in 30 to 45 minutes when you have a proper structure and plan than when you're doing random Instagram workouts for 1 to 2 hours of your day. And if you're still thinking I can train on my own, you probably wouldn't feel stuck and you probably wouldn't have made it this far in this video. So if you're finally tired of wasting time and you want a system that's built specifically for midfielders, then book the call. I'll see you on the other side.